Hello, boys and girls. So, we have been working on personal narratives, and we have learned that they are told from a first person or I point of view. That means that the writer or narrator of the story is speaking directly to us, and the writer or narrator will use the word I to describe themselves. Using the word I is nothing new to you, and really, you have been telling personal narratives since you could talk. Think about it. Every time you share an accomplishment or a memory, you are a storyteller, just like the writers of books. Today, we will be reading the book, I Love My Hair by Natasha Tarpley. In this book, she shares a special memory that she has of her mom and her hair. Let's look at how the author Natasha Tarpley wrote about something personal and special in her life, and then how she shared it with all of us. Every night before I go to bed, Mama combs my hair. I sit between her knees, resting my elbows on her thighs like pillows. Mama is always gentle. She rubs coconut oil along my scalp and slowly pulls the comb through my hair, but sometimes it still hurts. When Mama gets to an especially tangled places, I tried my hardest not to cry, sucking in my breath and pressing my hands together until they are red. But a few tears always manage to squeeze out. Mama, stop! I cry when I can't stand the comb tugging at my hair any longer. Mama puts the comb down and rubs my hurting places. Then she leans in close to me like she has a big secret to tell. Do you know why you're so lucky to have this head of hair, Kiana? She asks. I shake my head no. Because it's beautiful and you can wear it in any style you choose. Her mama is right, isn't she? She really can wear her hair in many different styles. I wonder. I can spin your hair into fine, soft yarn, just like our grandmothers did at their spinning wheels, and weave it into a puffy little bun. Oh, do you see how the author brings up memories and puts them in her story? She talks about her grandmothers. Do you see how this is her personal narrative? This is her story, and these are her memories that she is sharing with us. Or I can part your hair into straight lines and plant rows of braids along your scalp, the way we plant seeds in our garden, then wait and watch for them to grow. Here's another memory, this one of planting seeds in the garden. Do you think the author liked planting seeds and watching the plants grow? I think so. I think that's why she put this in here, because it's a good memory for her and something she wants to remember. In the morning, before we walk to the store, Mama adds colorful beads to the ends of my braids. The beads click to the rhythm of my walk, helping me remember what we're going to buy. Tap, tap, clickety clack, milk, bread, peanut butter. Oh, here's another style that the author liked to wear her hair in. This time, there were beads attached to her hair. I think she liked the sound that they made while she walked. What do you think? Today, I am wearing it in my favorite style of all, 2 ponytails that stick out on either side of my head and flap in the air like a pair of wings. One of these days, I might just take off and fly. Do you really think she could fly? Probably not, but she can pretend to fly with her hair in 2 ponytails. I think the author really likes her hair. What do you think? Folks on the street look at me and smile as I dance along to the tip tap, clickety clack music my hair makes just for me. Some days I let my hair be free to do what it wants, to go any which way it pleases. Then my hair surrounds my head like a globe. This is my Afro style. Wow, would you guys look at that picture? Her hair looks like it is a lot of fun. And there are so many ways that she can wear her hair. Can you wear your hair in different ways? Once, when I wore it, the kids at school teased me. My head felt heavy, and I let it hang down low. But my teacher made me feel better. She said that when she was growing up, folks counted their hair as a blessing. Wearing an afro was a way for them to stand up for what they believed, to let the world know that they were proud of who they were and where they came from. Do you think that the author is proud of her hair? I think so. I think that's part of the reason she wrote a book about her hair. She not only had memories with her mom, but she also was proud of her hair. I love my hair because it is thick as a forest, soft as cotton candy, and curly as a vine winding upward, reaching the sky and climbing toward outer space. The author used some great words to describe her hair, and I think she has some wonderful memories of her mom brushing her hair and the different ways that she likes to wear her hair too. Isn't this a great book? Does it make you think of something you could write about? It's going to be your turn now to write down some ideas for your own personal narrative. For those that are at home, you should have this paper in your work. If not, you can use any piece of paper to write down or draw some ideas for your own personal narrative. This is my paper with a list of ideas that I could write a personal narrative on. I started in the loves category first. I said I could write a personal narrative about reading because I love to read, and I have some great memories of places when I was little that I would hide to read by myself. I also wrote down motorcycle because I love to ride my motorcycle, and I could write about the adventures I have had when riding my motorcycle. I also put down running because I love to run, get exercise, and see all the different animals that come out of the woods when I go running. Next, I wrote down some ideas for people I could write about. I wrote down my kids because I love them and I have lots of stories that I could tell about them growing up. Those would be my memories of my kids. I also wrote friends because my friends are important to me and I have special memories with them that I could share. And lastly, I wrote down my grandma. She is special to me because I used to spend my summers as a kid at her house, and I have wonderful memories of her that I could write about. Next, I picked places that were special to me and that I had memories that I could write about. The first one was my house. It is special to me because my kids have grown up here and we have a lot of memories. I also picked Universal Studios because we went there on vacation one year and had an amazing time. I could talk about the rides, the food, or just the fun that we had being together as a family. The last place I picked was Hawaii. I lived in Hawaii for a few years and it was a very beautiful place and definitely a place I could write about and share my personal memories. Finally, animals. I put my dog, cat, and my son's bunny rabbit in this box because they are all special to me. And I might want to write about them someday also. Now it is your turn. I want you to think of something that is personal to you and write or draw about it. It doesn't have to be a sentence, just one word that will help you remember what you want to share later. Please write at least one idea in each box, or if you have a lot of great memories and ideas, you can write 3 ideas, just like me, in each box. Now, the idea behind a personal narrative is to write about your memories. So make sure that what you write down fits you and what you remember. Have fun with this, and I cannot wait to see what you all put. Have fun.